Another day of destruction, chaos, and division. Will President Trump send in the troops to calm these protesters down? Stay tuned to find out. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of your favorite news, Durag News. I'm your host, Rich Freeman, and today we're going to be getting to a lot. As we all know, protests have been going on in the city of all states. Downtown has been getting all kinds of fucked up. But stay tuned, and we'll get into it. As we all have seen, the protesters have been on the front lines every day for the past week. All around the country and even around the world, protesters have been out there in support of George Floyd and trying to combat the police brutality that many black people have faced for hundreds of years. The killing of George Floyd was the catalyst that sparked the fire of outrage that has been a systemic problem for centuries. I do feel that protesting does bring attention to the problem, but really, what is the ultimate solution for police brutality? Will protesting alone solve this issue? No, it won't. Amongst the protesting, there has been rioting and destroying of property. Although most of the protesters are behaving peacefully, there are some people destroying the city in the name of George Floyd, and you know damn well that's not what his family wants. But it's more like they're doing it for their own agenda, trying to catch a come up. Also, there has been rumor that some companies are allowing the looting for their stores so that they can cash in on insurance. If the store is destroyed and inventory is stolen, you can get that money back. There is no coincidence that bricks have been placed conveniently in front of some of these stores, so people can purposely tear shit up. So as this goes on, we're going to see what really unfolds. Are people purposely looting in response to George Floyd getting killed? Next, we have our weather updates with our meteorologist, Charisse Clymer. Charisse, what up, though?
Okay, so tell me what you need me to do. Like, I can adjust it. Okay, adjust the sides. All right, let me get that there.
I don't know what's taking you so long. You should have been had the setup.
Okay, other side.
And you got this dusty black background?
It's not.
Come on.
Well, tell me which side is higher. Like this one?
Get all the wrinkles out. I need it flat. Flat.
Get my
Make
table.
it flat.
Back.
And you're not even ready. You got your hairnet on?
All right, let me
We're going live.
Get the light. Get the light. Okay. All right. We got light, Chris. It's lit. It's lit.
Yeah, we got light and it's lit. Now it's time to do the show.
I
Let's go.
can't anymore, bro. I'm trying to do this at home by myself. I'm a one-man team.
Hi everyone, I'm your fabulous reporter, Charisse Clymer. And I say fabulous because look, I'm trying to set up a studio in my house so that you guys think that I'm actually here doing my job, which I am. It's just, with quarantine, and I'm just trying my very, very best to make it look as visual pleasing as I possibly can for y'all. But clearly, with Chris, it don't work like that. If you're in the New York area this week, you will be experiencing mid to low 80s on Friday with a 40% chance of rain in the evening. Saturday, we will see 84 degrees with some scattered thunderstorms throughout the day. Sunday at 79 degrees with a 20% chance of rain and mostly sunny, so try to get out there and enjoy some nature and be careful if you're protesting. Monday and Tuesday will be sunny all day with a high of 78 and 79. I don't know about y'all, but I can't stand this damn heat. Like, I know it's summer already, but I can't stand it already. And moving towards other parts of the US where I'm glad I don't live, people are receiving heat warnings as a predicted heat wave threatens to move temperatures into triple digits over the next few days. Even some states in the Northeast already, like Burlington, Vermont, which has hit 95 degrees this week just after experiencing snow a couple weeks ago. It's crazy. In West America, cities like Phoenix and Las Vegas are under excessive heat warnings as well, with expected high temperatures of more than 100 degrees. Moving internationally, it's not just the US facing these staggering temperatures. India is also struggling with scorching temperatures that reached 118 degrees in the capital of New Delhi this week, and 122 degrees in Rajasthan, a state in northern India. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. With the pandemic still occurring, the country struggles to reopen while facing locust invasions. And there are still people saying that this global warming isn't real, it's a hoax or a theory. Wake up, people. This is not a joke. When I tell y'all we have to save what's left of the earth, I'm not kidding. It is unsafe that these heat waves are coming like this. And I went on a little nature hike over the weekend, and I want to show you how it went.
You have to get out your houses, people. But it's all right. Like, if you fall, it's fine. Like, it's all right. Not a big deal. See, this is what you don't do, people. Littering. That's it. Just stop now. Chris, everything's going so well. Oh, shit. The power went out. Did I forget to pay the bill?
Well, I tried, guys, and clearly it was a disaster. So, thank you for tuning in this week. I'm your weather reporter, Sharice Klima. Back to you, Rich.
Thanks, Sharice. I appreciate you keeping us updated on the weather. With our minds focused on other things, we really don't even have time to focus on that. But thank you for keeping us informed. Appreciate you. Keith Ellison, the Attorney General of Minnesota, has increased the charges against Derek Chauvin to a second-degree charge instead of the third-degree charge. Derek is the police officer charged with killing George Floyd by kneeling on his neck. Also, the other officers involved in the killing of George Floyd are being charged as well. Officers Thomas Lane, J.A. Kung, and Officer To Tao. After reviewing George Floyd's autopsy, it was determined that he was killed by homicide. So please, to those of you who are trying to blame his death on a drug overdose or a heart attack, we obviously saw that video. So please, shut the fuck up. This time is already tough, and that narrative is just causing more division amongst whites, blacks, liberals, and to be honest, it's really not a white or black issue. Police brutality affects everybody, so I feel like we have to get to the root of just how these police are trained. So let's make that the attention. We're going to be doing this protesting. Let's not get violent. Let's not kill. Let's not do more racial divide. Let's make sure that we'll focus on steps that can actually cause change. Voting people in election time when that comes around. Making sure that we're supporting people who support our ideals when we're trying to put them in office. That should be a main concern. Protesting is good. It's like the first step. But after you protest, you have to follow up with other effective means to get your point across. And on DRN, we will be protesting that, and we will continue to provide different things that we can do to be engaged on this at this time, because this is what we all need. It's for the better. And now we check in with my bro who's on the streets, asking the citizens questions about how they feel about George Floyd's death, police brutality, and just the overall tone of the protests. Check this out.
You know, we got to come together to peacefully do these things, like, you know, and you know, blood ain't gonna get nothing but more blood, like, so, you know, I don't know. I can't really knock nobody out there going crazy because shit is fucked up, but, you know, we got to find some other way to do that because police ain't gonna do nothing but kill us. Like, you know?
It's definitely, just speaking to my colleagues about it and friends, it's just, everyone has heightened emotions. For me, it makes me really upset, and it's a very touchy subject, but I think as a first generation Asian American that I should use my voice and use my platform to really advocate that just, you know, it's enough is enough.
I definitely had to switch it up because we did a little bit of walking, so we get a nice little breeze out here. But to be honest, we may have missed the craziness because the streets look pretty quiet. It looks pretty normal from what it is. Not too packed out.
And I think for me, it's like trying to find the balance and understanding it's a roller coaster of different emotions that you feel. Like I feel frustrated, I feel angry, I feel sad, then I feel grief, then I feel guilt. Like I feel it all.
I feel you, man.
And I think that like, especially in this neighborhood and, you know, people who are not people of color and then want to interact with us.
Especially in this neighborhood. Say that again. Especially in this neighborhood.
Especially in this neighborhood.
The social distancing. I mean, that's also, it's like our numbers are down in New York, and I'm just like, you know, people, we do not need to increase our numbers here. We need to keep this under control.
It's very
So
true.
It's just, there's so much stuff going on. I mean, I understand.
It gets to the psyche, it does.
No, I just want to be out there protesting, but I was out there last night. I saw families. I saw little kids with signs that saying, "Please don't kill us." So it's, I don't even know what to say. It's a strange world.
A lot of this might be by design.
Talk about it. Because you know one thing I said? I see all these cop cars on fires, but I don't see people starting them. I just see them on fire.
I think a lot of this is by design to keep people out, just to keep them exposed to this virus, man. Because if you look, it's only in big cities. So you go to Chicago, you go to Atlanta. It's not like they're purposely trying to break these people up. And they know that it affects you, and they know that some people gonna go home to their grandmother, and they know some people gonna go home to people who got asthma. So, I mean, I think us being black, I don't think we're conspiracy theorists. We're realists in the sense.
Yes, we are.
You know what I'm saying? That we actually kind of see the results that actually hit the ground.
Definitely doable. Y'all see this? Look at this world. Y'all see this? Y'all don't even gotta talk back to me. Look. See this world? You see this? You see this? Look. It's possible. Something is possible. This is America. This is the mixing pot if I don't know what. I'm gonna put right here so I can get one more chocolate drop in the middle. But this is America. This is what America, what it is. So yeah, you know me, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I get it. But I'm gonna just stay here. This is what America looks like.
What do Bloods and Crips got to show for it? We fucking each other up in the jail still? That's what we doing? We fucking each other on the block? We run from cops when we get fucked up, right? But we fuck each other up? So 50 plus years, our gang's been around. What they got to show for it? We got shit. We got some German materials and nice Italian leathers and clothes. So it's a joke. And niggas in the Bloods and Crips probably mad right now hearing that shit, but what you got to show for it? You motherfuckers fuck each other up, but when you get fucked up by the cops, what you do? Nothing.
We've been in slavery for 400 years. We've been under oppression for 66 years. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. 466 years. We ain't even trying to kill nobody. We just want violence to stop against our people. We want y'all to stop violating us, stop raping our women, stop beating our young black men, killing us. For what? We look that scary? I look that scary? Do I look that scary? I'm a regular nigga. To me, a regular person walking on these streets. Look at all these motherfuckers walking around just like them. I got gauges, tattoos, septum. What? My skin is just too dark for y'all? That's not fair. And if you think we gonna stand for that, you're bugging, because this new generation, they disrespect their parents. If you disrespect your parents, you could disrespect anybody.
That is very true.
Hello. And why do you think these little niggas wildin'? They ain't standing for that.
Yo.
They ain't standing for that. And that's
I like that. You're right.
That's the real shit.
We are in the middle of it. I'm not gonna lie. It is a beautiful thing to see so many people on accord. We need to find a way to be on accord. This is one accord. Get that. Look at this, D. Look at that. One accord. Come here, yo. Come here, yo. Talk to us. Why you out here, man? Why you out here?
Yo, cause y'all man came and shot, but yo, I'm out here because of all the protection and all that. Yo, just to let you know, it's not justice. It's just us, my nigga. It's only just us black people. It's only just us minorities. These cops, they don't give a fuck about us, bro. I'ma let you know that for a fact. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Go ahead, man. Appreciate it, man.
Do
your thing. Well, we're gonna wrap up. As you can see, the thing is definitely still going on. We had to investigate. I had to investigate myself. I had to do my own journalism because, yes, this is direct news, and I had to come with that real because the time that we're in is so real. I felt good. I felt a lot of good energy in that parade when I was walking amongst the people. But I will say once again, and we talked about it all day, Making noise out here in the street is great. Make the noise. But always, always, always knock on the right doors. Peace and chicken grease. It's love. You got another one, and we bringing it to you. That's it.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you really hitting the streets, getting a feel from the people, because we really need to understand the people's voice and uplift the people. That's what DRN is about. Having a platform where we can vocalize how we feel about certain things. And as you can see, people are in uproar, but people are still being peaceful. The protest on the street isn't the only protest. Tuesday, there was a blackout on social media. On Instagram, you noticed that everybody was posting a black square in solidarity for just police brutality and protest. And I thought it was effective because it does show us the power that we have to shut down social media and to focus our attention on what we want. But at the same time, I would like to question, what do we expect from it? Also, who created it? I'm not saying it was the right or wrong thing to do. We often have to look into sometimes who are creating some of these protests. What is their agenda in creating some of these things? It did give us a reflection of how powerful we are on social media, though, because you see everybody posted that black square. Everybody posted that black square. So we do support each other. But let's make sure that our protests are effective. Let's keep the ball rolling. I like this momentum that we're working with. We got the power. And it's evident. You can see that. A judge ordered Hillary Clinton to testify in court about her use of a private email server involving official state business while she was working as secretary for President Barack Obama. Some people believe that this case is what gave Donald Trump the win against her in the 2016 election because of how the media ran with the story, making her look like a criminal. We don't know for sure what's on those emails, but either way, it does not help her chances if she ever planned on running for election at the end of the year. It's probably best that she sit this one out so it doesn't bring too much attention to herself. As we notice, when you're president, the limelight is on you and your closet will be revealed. But in more political news, Joe Biden is doing better than Donald Trump in swing states. Swing states are the states that could either swing Republican or Democrat. It really depends on who's the runner-up. These swing states gave Trump the upper hand in the 2016 election. That's how he was able to beat Hillary. But according to random polls, Biden leads Trump in all 13 states. Many of Trump's recent tweets and how he has handled coronavirus and response to rioters has made him unfavorable to a lot of people. But we all know in politics, it's all about who has the most recent scandal and narrative. But I hope we do not get distracted from what's really the underlying issue in America, the systemic racism and economic gap between blacks and whites. Whichever president can provide a specific plan to address the black voters will be the winner in this election. Now, it is too soon to tell. But again, if another scandal comes up for this president or that person, I'm sure they're going to get out of here next. So we'll see. The media has its influence, and we just go with it. And we're back with another Do-Rags of Hip Hop with the bro, Chaos 360. Check this out.
What's good, y'all? This is Chaos 360. It's another segment of Do-Rags and Hip Hop. Today, we're going to be talking about a female rapper. Yeah, female rapper. We got to switch it up on y'all. Her real name is Belcalis Almanzar, a.k.a. Cardi B. Let's go. Cardi B, she was always a city girl. She grew up in Manhattan, but she was raised in the South Bronx, High Bridge. But she spent most of her time at her grandmother's house in Washington Heights. Growing up, Cardi B wasn't always the best student, but her teachers used to always encourage her to follow her dreams, and she would grow up to be somebody. During her teenage years, Cardi B was employed at an Amish market in Tribeca. At the age of 19, she was fired from the supermarket, and a former manager recommended she should work at a strip club. Cardi B has stated that becoming a stripper was a positive in her life in many ways. After she started stripping, she began going back to school. She has said that becoming a stripper is the way she escaped poverty and domestic violence.
A lot of y'all men, I be getting a lot of backlashes and fucked up backlashes, and it be from y'all niggas, especially because I used to be a stripper. Okay, I used to be a stripper. I needed a job that's gonna feed me. Your fucking favorite rapper used to fucking work in places like McDonald's, my nigga. At least everything that I rapped about is real life shit.
Stripping was her only way to earn money and escape the situations she was in. She attended Manhattan Community College before eventually dropping out. While stripping, Cardi B lied to her mother by telling her she was making money by babysitting. In 2013, she began getting noticed in several videos spreading on social media like Vine and Instagram. The first thing that caught my eye when I first saw Cardi B on Instagram or Vine was her laugh.
Hey, I got a man, but I really want yours.
In 2015, Cardi B joined the cast of Love and Hip Hop, debuting at season 6.
Like, you still didn't like me. You been not like me because you judge women like me. You
No,
judged me before
I had a
you
reason.
and me, so
I had a reason. I had a reason.
What
I had
was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the
I had a
reason?
reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you.
In November 2015, Cardi B made her musical debut on Jamaican reggae fusion singer Shaggy's remix in his single Boom Boom, alongside fellow Jamaican dancehall singer Popcorn. On June 16, 2017, Atlantic Records released Cardi B's commercial debut single, Bodak Yellow. She performed the single on Wendy Williams' show and Jimmy Kimmel Live. The song climbed the charts for several months and on the Billboard Hot 100. September 25th, 2017, Bodak Yellow reached the #1 spot, making Cardi B the first female rapper to do so with a solo single since Lauryn Hill, Doo Wop. Believe it or not, that song got her nominated for Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song at the 60th Grammy Awards. Bodak Yellow won the Single of the Year.
You husband, thank you. Nah, seriously, because he was like, oh, you gonna do this album, girl. We gonna have this baby and we gonna make this album. And thank you so much, everybody.
Even though Cardi B was an underrated rapper, she still went up against one of the best female rappers in the game. And through all of that, she still managed to keep her success. Damn, she has a long list of things that I haven't seen any female rapper do yet. She started dating one of the members from the Migos gang, Offset. Even though they had a rough relationship and they went through rocky roads, they still managed to keep it together. And even through all of that, they was able to bring a beautiful young girl in this world. Culture. Even though she started off where she didn't want to be, she ended up where she wanted to be. And the way she's living right now, I bet she's laughing at everybody's face that doubted her. I would be too. Driving around in a Rolls Royce, Bentley. You know what I mean? But that's how it go. You live and you learn. And I hope everybody is staying safe during this quarantine, washing your hands, using your sanitizer, and yeah, wearing your mask, I guess. Because, you know, these riots is going on and nobody's wearing a mask. I mean, they are, but who says you ain't gonna catch it? This is Chaos 360, and and we've just dropped another installment of Do-Rags and Hip Hop. Back to you, Rich.
Good looking, bro. We appreciate that breakdown on Cardi B's success in the music industry. Here at DRN, we do not discriminate, so it is good to show a female artist who made it to the top from rags to riches. She reps New York hard, and so we rep her and we support her. Good looking. And that's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of Do-Rag News. I'm your host, Rich Friedman, and of course, we appreciate you giving us the time and the viewership. Stay in tune with us. And to those of you who are protesting, keep on protesting. We do stand in solidarity with you, and you have our support. Just make sure that you're not out there rioting and destroying the city that you live in, because just think, you have family members too that may need some of those services. So you might be catching a lick, but at the same time, don't destroy these businesses, because these businesses do invest and put money in your city, all right? Nevertheless, you have our support. And one thing that we have to say before we get out of here, keep that do-rag energy strong, y'all.